Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. We just stopped the rebellion that was happening on the prison planet Rykadphilia. So we just saved the Winter Scale son. So one of the other Rogue Trader's sons is right here and we just saved his life. So I think we're done here.
We got some loot. My options open.
So we definitely want to look at some of this loot. Let's see, oldest to newest. New sword. Primitive. Noble. One-handed. Probably not for you. We just invested in chain weapons for you. So I think we want chain swords for the most part with you. But let's still compare. Yeah, his chain sword's still doing more. Probably largely because of the bonuses he's getting as well. But like, look at this. Okay, so we got strike and cleave just like that, but attacks with the sword cost +1 AP. On a hit, the sword's attack inflicts the disturbed effect on the target for 2 rounds. If the target of the attack is already suffering from the disturbed effect, the attack deals an additional bonus damage to this target. Is there anything else below that? Most warriors prefer swords, for they provide more flexibility. Okay. Alright, so it has a bunch of No, it has must not have features. Interesting. Can you use this sword? Yes, you can. So I think that's going to replace that. And then let's take a look at this laser pistol. 6 to 8. Higher rate of fire. It has dodge reduction. That might... The precision is kind of nice. I don't like how little damage it's doing overall, but... Yeah, probably not going to use that one, though. Stub revolver. The faux hammer. Okay, so that one's not worth keeping around. Faux hammer, though. Rate of fire is only 1. So the well-maintained stub that Analog has currently is only more effective if I'm using the 2 rate of fire, so the pistol burst. Oh, look at that one as well. Hold on, let me, so I can point at this. Look at that. Is it kind of like a, basically a shotgun pistol? I might want to check that one out. Okay, 9 to 11 on that. And what does this do? 5 to 7. Okay, so we probably won't be using this on anybody. We'll want to keep that one in case we don't like whatever we just switched on for you. Okay. We've got some level ups we can look at.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright, so I just want a confirmation from somebody in the comments. This door, something I missed, or something that was a failed perception check? There's straight up a room in here. Like, guaranteed that's loot right there. But we didn't find any way to open this door. So I'm guessing that it was probably one of those hidden perception checks that we just missed. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Keep your wits about you.
Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he alright? He is safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest on my ship, so ready the shuttle. There is visible relief on the pilot's face. Clicking her heels together, she cheerfully barks out. Consider it done, your lordship. Thank you for the good news.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got abilities again. Get back in the fight. The officer encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding toxin, and stun effects. If its target is under the effective voice of command, they also gain temporary HP. Heir of Authority. The officer increases an ally's resolve until the end of combat. If the target is under the effective voice of command, they will start their next turn with one additional action point. Move, move, move. Grants an ally additional movement points equal to fellowship bonus. If the target is under the effective voice of command, it ignores attacks of opportunity until the end of the officer's turn. Okay, break their ranks. This ability can only target allies who have enemies adjacent to them until the start of the officer's next turn. All melee attacks made by the target deal additional damage equal to, okay, multiplied by the number of enemies adjacent to the target when this ability is used. If the target is under the effect, they immediately make an attack of opportunity against an adjacent. Okay. Let's do Resolve. So, Heir of Authority. Increases an ally's resolve till the end of combat. Okay, now, do we want to give him bolt weapon stuff? I'm thinking no. Like, we have those extra bolters and we have that pistol bolter, but I'm mostly using him as basically a sniper at the moment, so So half the character's level rounded up, so 6. 6 more HP. We're not giving you heavy armor. I think we want to give her heavy armor proficiency, though. Yeah, I might take Summary Execution so we have another chance of using that. There's been lots of times when I wish that I had that, so for now I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I think I want to give you Medicae. Okay, you have Joint Analysis, Cover Efficiency, Perception, Ballistic Skill. Ooh, Intimidate. Non-area attack. So that will work for melee and ranged. Damage dealt by the intimidated enemies is reduced until the operative's next turn. This negative effect is doubled for enemies with less than a certain percentage armor. Kind of like that. We're going to take Intimidation. Does this allow us to use... It doesn't say specifically that this is allowing us to use medikits. So I'm not sure if this is actually what we want. Hold on. Base skill Medicae. Okay, so base skill Medicae is what I'm looking for here. Okay, so it will work. Just want to be absolutely certain, you know? Okay, so Intimidation. Base skill Medicae. Alright, now he's going to be our most effective Medicae now, with 62. Oh man, you have so many options. Okay, let's look at the recommendeds real quick. Get back in the fight. Encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding. Yep, okay. Heir of Authority. That's the resolve one we just took on our character. The move, break their ranks, take aim. We have that on our other character, on analog. Target gains a +% increase to hit chance on their next attack, dodge on their next dodge, and resistance on their next resistance test. Each of these bonuses disappear independently from each other after being successfully applied. Yeah, we read that one before, and that one sounds really good. One friendly creature within 12 cell radius. You probably can't do it to yourself, but like that's an awesome buff. All right, easy. We'll take that. Okay. I might need to start taking notes on like some of these that I find and don't pick that I like, so that I can remember them for the next level up, because it's so hard for me to remember all of this stuff. And the ideas that I have for certain things that I don't do in the moment, you know? We could do a willpower bonus and get a +7 there. That could be something that we do, but since this is not a common... Oh, no, it is a common talent. Okay, so this is the shorter list. Navigator path powers deal +1 additional... I don't think we have any path powers right now. Ones that, like, move people. So we don't want that. Every enemy the Navigator has in their line of sight has its dodge and hit chance reduced. That's not bad. That's not bad. Eye of Oblivion sounds pretty good. Every even, second, fourth, etc. turn, the Navigator gains an additional action point. Every odd turn, the Navigator gains +20 perception. Huh. Enemies damaged by the Navigator suffer a percentage additional damage from warp damage. The bonus damage stacks for each hit. So any attack, whether it's warp or not, is doing extra warp damage. 2 times the Navigator's perception bonus. That's not bad. Oh, it's not... It's a percentage of damage. So 2 times the Navigator's perception bonus, which is right now a +6. So 12. So a 12% increase in damage. Okay, not 12 extra damage. Still extra damage, but, you know. Whenever the Navigator uses a Navigator power that hasn't been used this combat, the Navigator gains +2 perception at the end of combat. I think I like the Eyes of Oblivion. Anybody you can see just has its dodge and hit chance reduced. And it's reduced by 12. Right, currently. Okay, characteristic. Yeah, mostly affects melee, so I don't think strength is the right call. I don't know what you would have that would be based off of willpower. I guess the reason why a character like this would have high willpower is the resistance to psychic powers. Somebody in her position probably would need to be built to go against psychic powers, so I think that's probably why willpower is one of these characteristics. But I guess we're going perception? Reduces enemy dodge chance, so yeah. Alright, now are we going to do the heavy armor? Heavy armor proficiency. Is that not a common? It might not be uncommon. Heavy weapon. I don't think it's here. Power armor proficiency. Really? Okay. So it's going to be in talents then, isn't it? Okay, so next level up, I think we'll have access to that. It's not a common talent, apparently. Didn't miss it, right? Heavy weapon. But we want armor. Okay. Which ability is the Warhammer Furious Recital? Oh, it's the momentum one. So all enemies in the area of effect of it gain a +1 stack to the disturbed effect. Adjacent to the devotee, +2 stack. And demons in the area take damage. What does Disturbed to do? -10 penalty to willpower or fellowship tests. Okay. So these are the things that are based off of willpower. Okay, so let's say we take that, and we get our bonus in willpower here. Area that lasts until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies within that area gain a bonus percentage to dodge. Their dodge chance cannot be less than the Psyker's something percentage. That's cool. I like that one. Target gains a bonus to intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower until the end of combat. Willpower test, or take a penalty. Spend all their movements to move as close as possible towards the Psyker. Okay. And since I keep her farther away, that might be good. The thing is that I still think that they get to take their attack action. It just, so, yeah, I don't know about that. I think foreboding. Create an area that lasts until the start of the Psyker's next turn. All allies within gain a bonus to dodge. Okay, I could get a bonus in perception or willpower if I give a plus in either of them. We already got our Psi. You know, she is doing buffs fairly commonly. But it only gives a buff. Oh, but it's to the end of combat. +10 to weapon skill and ballistics. That's not bad. Maybe. Let's look at some other ones and decide from there. Force weapons attack. No, okay. Using of a heroic act by the Psyker decreases veil degradation. Whenever the Psyker uses a damaging psychic power, suffers extra damage. Okay, that just helps you take care of veil degradation a little bit more efficiently. Subtle manipulation might be one I take on some of my Psykers in the future, but Alright, I think we're going to take advice and guidance. So the ally that's the target of any psychic power for the first time gets just a plus 10 bonus to weapon skill and ballistic. Okay, agility should be good for you, right? Yep. Strength would be good as well. None of them would get a bonus. We're completely even except for fellowship, so it's just what's more important to me right now. I'm thinking agility for the dodge chance. I want to start getting his dodge chance a little bit higher, especially since he's using medium armor that reduces his dodge chance already. But I don't know if that's smart. Maybe I should lean into other things first. Like, strength will help us with just straight up damage. Alright, we're gonna go strength first. Okay, I guess we'll take carouse. And there we go. Man, when we get even more characters, level ups are going to take a really long time. I may have to find a way to expedite those. Alright. Have the Vox Spirits brought you anything interesting lately? Forgive me, Lord Captain, I have no information that would be of interest to you. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of things that we still need to talk about. Have you ever heard the name the Fiery Reckoning? From what I can tell, it's a void ship of some sort. Generous thinks for a moment, pursing his lips in concentration. I'm afraid it is not immediately familiar to me, Your Lordship. Please allow me a moment. He starts rapidly tapping on the screen. I say, House Valancius did indeed sign a contract with the owners of the vessel with the designation Fiery Reckoning. There are transactions, records of the ship picking up cargo from Kiava Gamma. Well, this is odd. The data log ends there. Apparently the ship had some interaction with one of the workshops on your industrial world. I beg your pardon, Your Lordship, but that is the extent of the assistance I can provide you in regards to this particular matter. Remind me, what is it you do on this ship? Well, as the High Factotum, my duties encompass anything that might enrich you and your protectorate. I see to it that suppliers deliver all shipments on time, that our partners do not weasel out of their promises, and that all servants remember that the Emperor's grace can only be earned through toil for the good of the Von Valancius dynasty. I also make arrangements to ensure that our old hold receives less than thorough inspections by port customs. And I find buyers for whatever you wish to sell. How did you come to serve? Well, I come from Targonus, Your Lordship. I have been a subject of your dynasty since birth and have always strived to be of use to the great rogue trader. Alas, it was not my fate to be the primary heir of my own family due to my being 15th in the line of the title. So I decided not to stand in the way of those behind me in case they attempted to shorten the waiting list at my expense. Janris lets out an almost kindly chuckle. While my brothers and sisters schemed against one another, I studied the exact sciences and mastered bookkeeping, the greatest art of the Adeptus Administratum. I must admit that the accumulation of wealth, something one can control, is far more exciting than hunting, carousing, and the other traditional amusements of my noble peers. What was it like working with Theodora? Oh, now that's a tricky question, Your Lordship. Do you ask it of everyone, knowing they risk losing their head, should they let slip a careless remark about your predecessor? I shall put it thus, working with Lady Theodora was never boring and always profitable. The Imperium has billions of subjects, but very few do what they love and what they are best suited to. I would say Lady Theodora was one of those fortunate ones. She was a model rogue trader, and she surrounded herself with those who excelled at and loved their work. Hers was a rare talent indeed. What do you think of your fellow crew members? Keeping tabs on your subordinates? A wise move. Tell me who interests you and I'll endeavor to be as honest as possible. His eyes light up. He is obviously eager to speak his mind. He's like, I'm ready to dish. Okay. Seneschal Abelard of Versarion. Lady Theodora managed to do what even the Imperial Navy could not, teach Master Versarion to carry out orders that he fundamentally disagrees with. I do not know what method she used, but the result is impressive. Having said that, there is something else you need to know, Lord Captain. Your Seneschal is capable of being something far greater than a mere conduit for your will. He possessed the cunning and experience to run the Protectorate passively whenever Lady Theodora was away. And that really is saying something. Keep an eye on that old officer, I say, or alternatively, turn him into a faithful ally. And Kunrad Voidfair, the former Master of Whispers? Oh, I hope I never see him set foot aboard the vessel again. Not even as a servitor. Although he would be able to do at least some good that way. Someone has to clean the latrines, after all. The factotum's bloated face grows stern. He gave us all quite a fright on that ill-fated day, Lord Captain, and still, to speak candidly, I never enjoyed Master Voidfear's company, but I believed him to be a man who knew how to do his job. Regretfully, I was mistaken. It turned out Kunrad lacked the most important quality for a Master of Whispers, unwavering loyalty to the rogue trader, and his failing came to light in the most deplorable manner. How about Voxmaster Vigdis Tolemon? Ah, yes, the Voidborn. You know, in my family, we used such creatures as quarry whenever we went hunting. Ugh, gross. Mutants are the bane of humanity, an unseen tumor that threatens to end us all, but I digress. In the brief time Tolemon has spent in the post as Voxmaster, I have not noticed any significant flaws in her character, or anything that would make me question her professional qualities. Needless to say, she is very diligent. As is any Voidborn seeking to earn their master's affection, I believe you can trust in her skills and loyalty. Okay, is that everything? I would like to order the shipping of transportation of some goods. Ooh, okay. So we don't have to go to them to access this? Once we meet them, we can go here? Oh, I like that. Okay, okay. I thought I would have to go and find an actual trader to get to these. Okay, so we currently are at 15 profit factor. Hold up. Does that mean we can access some of this stuff? We absolutely can. Alright, is there anything we want to get from you guys? So if we get you up, I'll be able to get everything except for the noise suppression helmet. Okay. So I need 1,500. Oh, 2,500, my bad. Nope, nope, that was right. It just changed to the next reputation. Okay, we still have lots of loot. Okay, we're doing fine. I'm like, am I overdoing it? But no, we have a lot of full cargo. Okay, so you can specifically see what's in them. Okay. All right. I would like to replace the painting of late Theodora in my chambers. Hang my portrait instead. Generous bows obsequiously. It will be done, your lordship. Damn right it will. Enough questions for now. I shall await your instructions, Lord Captain. Alright, I think we've exhausted a lot of the dialogue with all of the people on our deck for the most part. Maybe every once in a while we'll come and talk to our party members and stuff again, see if they have anything new. Like, let's just check Abelard real quick. Like, does he have anything new to say? No. Okay.
Lord Captain.
We talked to Revor. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Okay, so Rycad Majoris. Do we want to do anything there? We don't have anything leading us here right now, so I don't know what is here. So let's go do it. An unidentified void ship. Augurs notice a large object among the lifeless rocks covering the planet. A void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit is resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hull of the unidentified vessel is severely damaged. Rocks around it shattered by the force of the gigantic machine's crash landing. The Augurs haven't detected any vital signs aboard the near vessel. Okay, send a squad to the planet to explore the void ship. The landing party reports via Vox as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to the Xenos race called Drukhari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak, as if promising to drag along into the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. Okay? Okay, so we have advice from several of our party members. Alright, Abelard suggests finding out what Xenos were doing in the Rycad system. Taking heed of the Seneschal's recommendations, the rogue trader orders to send more people to the planet. After 2 watches of hard labor, the workers managed to stabilize the Drukhari void ship. The soldiers who entered the vessel were met with lifeless bodies of Xenos who had died. When the void ship crashed, the void ship itself, following its abominable nature, came to life, immediately craving to sate its wicked appetite for human death. The vessel's systems have reacted to the intruders, and senselessly cruel, deadly traps have been activated on all decks. Oh, okay, we succeeded in an agility check. Okay, it looks like it was 100%, good. Monstrous contraptions designed to mince, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise, but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of xenotech on the sinister void ship, but no data that could shed some light on why it came to the Rycad system. Okay, some barbed needles, shatter shard, splinter cannon. Exotic. I don't even know. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to use that. Drukhari weapon proficiency. And some experience. Okay, that's it, right? Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to go to the bridge for just a second because I forgot to look at all of that new gear that we got from trading. Then we're going to return to the planet. I may start by going back to the governor to see if he has anything to say about us saving the Winter Scale guy. Alright. It's too bad that I can't just send something to my safe in my room. Because there's a bunch of this stuff we don't need. First off, let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't get heavy armor for you, so we still need to hold on to that. Oldest to newest. Okay, so first thing, we have a powerful maul. It's a power weapon. 7 to 10 damage. It has shove. Okay. An auto gun. Rate of fire is 6. Solid projectile weapons have an increased plus 50% over penetration. I mean, the burst on that could be pretty damn good. 6 times 6, man. We got another level up? I just realized we got another level up. Oh my goodness. Okay. A Warworld Origin Fencing Body Glove. Base armor property plus 10% dodge against melee attacks. World property plus 10% parry. Okay. So your armor's 37%. And with this... Okay. So that goes up by 7% with that. That's 40%, so that one's better. But with that one, our dodge goes up by 50 to 55. Okay. Alright, so maybe we put that on. Just some raw armor there. Not as much on the dodge. Alright, what else we got? If the wearer's ranged attacks hits an enemy, the wearer gains plus 5% bonus to critical hit chance for the next ranged attack against the same enemy. Does not stack. Okay. Does everybody have gloves on? You do not. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you this, because you'll be able to use that pretty well, and then he'll take the other one, these ones. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic is reduced by -5 for 2 rounds. They can stack 3 times. I don't know, that thing is really good on her because she bursts a lot. Burst weapon fire. And that burst weapon fire means that more people are being debuffed by that. I really like that. I really like that. Okay. So if that's the case... Sure, yeah, we'll just put this on you, I guess. Nobody's going to be able to use this. Got another bolt pistol. 8 to 12. Third fundamental difference between these. Rate of fire 4. Rate of fire 3. Okay, when the wearer kills a target with an exploit or a deadeye shot, the nearest enemy immediately gains 1 exploit. I think we liked better what they already had on there, so... actually... yeah, we'll put that on you. Okay. Now, what do we... why wouldn't that go straight to our cargo? Yeah, add to cargo. Add to cargo. Okay. Okay. I know we have a level up, but we already did 1 level up this episode, and we haven't done all that much. Mostly we've been doing a lot of... what's the word I'm looking for? Housekeeping? Yeah, we've been doing a lot of housekeeping this episode. Okay, so we can go straight to the command post, but real quickly, let's go see if we can talk to the guy that was over here.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Tell him his wife is alive. We cannot. Okay. Take me to the governor's command post.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. I I guess that's a no.
Backup plan.
Was there anything that I missed on... Okay. Now, was it somewhere here that the pirates told us to go? For that shop? That trader? They said it was behind a statue of the Emperor. Is there a statue of the Emperor here?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust. Keep your wits about you. I always keep my options open.
I don't know. Okay, Cenobium. Monastery, so Cenobium. Maybe it's in rumors? Okay, that's also the Cenobium. Cenobium? Okay, that's for us getting more crew members. I think that was the thing that we just did, right? Xeno ship. Nothing in contracts yet. We don't know what those are.
Let us not dawdle.
Alright, so what is this exactly? Has a toxic shot, it's a splinter cannon, pretty big armor penetration. So its base AP shot costs 2 AP. Okay. Three AP for toxic burst. Dang. Does it like poison or something? Nope. Don't know what the bunker is, but we're gonna start there and then we're gonna go to the Cenobium. Oh, this is the bunker. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, when they move it really, really far off, it doesn't matter. On the map, you would expect it to be in a different part of the entire planet, so I was a little bit off base there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, we got about 5 minutes to our hour length of the episode, so let's do some of these level ups. Probably won't be able to get through all of them, but who knows? Some level ups are faster than others. Depends on how many talents we have to look through. It's usually what it comes down to. And I think there are a lot of talents in this next level up. Okay. Heavy armor. We at least know this one. Did I pass it again? They need a search. They actually need a search. Wait, your strength isn't high enough? Really? Oh. That's really high. Okay. You're the only one who can probably even use heavy armor then. Do we want heavy armor on you? So the heavy armor here, it actually has a better dodge penalty. Maybe we do. The dodge penalty is less on this. But look at that. Dodge becomes 4%. Is that actually accurate? Because if so, we don't want that. Hold on. Oh, yeah, 0.5 is a worse penalty, duh. So 0.75, you only get 75% of your full dodge. On this, on the heavy armor, you only get 50% of your full dodge. Now, okay. So think of it as a like percentage reduction, and all like a lower dodge penalty means more loss. Okay, that makes more sense to me now. Okay. All right, maybe nobody's getting that then. Never mind. Scratch everything. Go away. I don't know if anybody's gonna be able to use you for a very long time. Okay. Choose a talent. Alright, I may have to just do this stuff off screen and maybe just show you what I chose, because, like, I think that, like, almost all of this shit is... There's a lot of talents. Like, your level up is basically just 2 talent lists. Maybe I'll write down what I want to choose, and then at the start of the next episode we'll do it a little bit quicker. So I think that's what I'm going to do. In between episodes I'll find out what I'm going to get, and then you'll get to watch me actually pick them in the next episode. Alright, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.